Hi, I'm Amber.
Hi, I'm Alex. I'm still here.
What was on our hearts to share today was,
I just basically wanted to talk about how I'm not that awesome.
yeah, me too.
Yeah. No, you mean you want to talk about how you're not awesome,
Oh, yeah.
not how I'm.
No, yes.
Oh, okay, good. All the time, I mean, people, they kind of they tell us how great we are for doing what we do, just with the kids and fostering and adopting and stuff, and we appreciate it, and we really do. It makes me feel like I'm not failing. Most of the time, I feel like I'm totally failing. But then sometimes people are like, like we'll just be talking about whatever, and they'll be telling me something that they're going through with their kids, and they'll say something like, "But I'm sure that's nothing compared to what you have to deal with, because you have all these kids or whatever," and that makes me so sad in the moment because I always stop right there, and I was like, no, being a parent is hard, no matter how many you have. It really is. I mean, things get a little different the more you have. You're split a few different ways, but like, it's the same kind of hard with one as there is with 20, because you don't think about what you want for them any less. You don't think about what they need from you any less. When I spend time thinking of it, I might be thinking about what, like, like 7 kids need from me and my wife. But like, when you've got 1 or 2, you still spend all that time thinking about them. It doesn't change just because you have 1. You're still thinking about what they need from you, and maybe feeling inadequate, like I've already admitted that I do. I am very proud of who I am and what I do and what we do, but that is not to lower when anybody else does. I'm happy for me just because I'm happy for me. And I'm proud of my kids, and I'll tell everybody all day long about all of them. I'll talk about babies all day long, and I love it. I'll talk about my babies, I'll talk about your babies. I just love babies. And I don't know. I just don't want people to think that it's a competition or to feel like you're not as much as somebody else. This is, as far as the kids and the foster and adoption, this is a particular call on our life. There are other people who don't have that same call, who in many ways make it possible for us to live the life we are and to walk out our calling, and it doesn't mean that because they don't have as many kids or they're not, X, Y, or Z, that they're not as good or that they're somehow not as awesome or extreme or sold out or whatever. It truly is just different callings on people's lives. In conclusion,
The reason that we wanted to kind of put this out there is because, well, for me anyway, whenever I tell people what we do or how many kids we have, sometimes, not all the time, but enough to where it makes my heart hurt. The person I'm talking to will kind of hang their head or say something along the lines of, I could never do that, or wow, you guys are really amazing. But it's like they're saying you're amazing and I'm not. Like they're saying I'm amazing and they're not. That makes me so sad. It doesn't, like he said, it doesn't matter how many kids you have or if you're a foster parent or not a foster parent. If you're just like a nanny and you just love kids and that's how you bless kids, like that is a gifting and a calling on your life, and it's not better or worse than anything we're doing. And like he said, we all just have to be there for each other and support each other. I don't know who's texting me right now, but that's like the 5th text I've gotten since we started. But yeah, so be encouraged, and it's obviously we love compliments and we love
yes.
The encouragement that we get from our friends and family. We actually need that a lot. It's a very tiring, emotionally draining, mentally draining life to be a foster parent. It's very rewarding and worth everything and enjoyable and fun and all of that. But, you know, there's a lot that happens in a short amount of time. And sometimes it's hard for our brains to fully wrap around it. So we are in zombie mode a lot of times, I feel like, just processing everything, the information that we're getting every day, the different behaviors we see our kids having, the different emotional things that they go through with their birth families and all that stuff. It can kind of take a toll on us mentally. So
Kind of.
It does take a toll
Definitely.
on us. Yeah, mentally. It's like we need your prayers and we need your words of encouragement, and that, you know, that's not what we're not saying, you know, people should encourage us, but
Right.
we're saying that in that encouragement, just to encourage you, don't put yourself down. Like, don't compare your life with ours. Don't do that, because you are awesome, and you are walking and doing the things, hopefully, that the Lord has called you to do concerning children. You know, we'll keep it on that topic, but you are awesome, and the Lord appreciates everything that you do to advance His kingdom, just like He appreciates what we do. So that's all we have.
That's all I got.